Ergo obtained from the green monster of the swamp. It is packed with immense power. A treasure hunter may want this rare ergo. No one knows where the green monster of the swamp came from. Some think he was produced from Krat's wrath. He was probably just like a little mollusk fella that lived here and just sucked up some ergo. Unusual ergo acquired after defeating the green monster of the swamp. This is the material that Vanini said he needed to find a way to get to the Isle of Alchemists. Golden ergo is famous for this high value due to its high power, I guess. So, I don't know if that fight specifically was, or if the robot that he got into was specifically the Watchman, if it was Murphy, or just another one. Because, like, I don't understand how Murphy would have gotten down here if it was Murphy. And then if not, Murphy was kind of like a specially made robot, wasn't he? Either way, I wonder why he had the golden ergo inside of him. Alright, oh, I can heal again.
I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel.
What a title.
Thank you for your hard work. Alidoro's best bait. Let's go back to the hotel and celebrate the spoils of the hunt. Thank you for your hard... Let's go back to the hotel.
I wanted to, see what you had. Also, look in here a little bit. I can't say I loved that fight. Like, Romeo, I felt a bit better after solving it and doing it better. That fight, I obviously, again, got lucky on. But that definitely was the best attempt I had, despite choking at the end. The fact that I did so well. Okay, I thought maybe this would, like, end, but clearly there's more going on, so maybe we'll go celebrate at the hotel. I did like pretty good at the second phase too until everything fell apart, I would say. It all started to click after I reached my boiling point of anger. That was when it all came together. Everyone wants to talk at hotel. Great, I accidentally started to go to the wrong place. As a Vanini, imposter dog. I wonder how you're doing, old woman that we injected with things. Go talk to her first. I'm curious about how she's handling things.
Come here, child. This is my first chance to get a proper look at you. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman.
I'm an owl.
Oh, to be young again. You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
You know it, girl. Oh, I just decided to jump in here. It's so weird to just hard cut to this. Like, she couldn't have said, like, oh, how I wish to hear the piano again. Oh, I'm gonna just greet you. So, did her face actually get better? I think it did. Yeah, there were, like, definitely, like, weird boils before. So, I mean, she's enjoying herself, so I don't feel like I did the bad thing, but I do feel a little icky about it still. Wonder if I can just go full performance. Is she gonna, like, react still? Because she was kind of dancing last time. She seems not to care anymore. She was into it the first time. This time, not so much. I can't skip this. Guess what we're never gonna touch again? The piano. Yeah, I cannot skip. Like, yeah, I don't know. Just a little bit of a lead into it. Like, you know, for the conversation about how she had, like, vigor, maybe, I don't know, have her be by the piano and be like, oh, can't quite play it. I wonder if you can, Sonny. Okay, well, I mean, it's still nice.
I found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas.
I don't understand what you mean by last
It'll always remind me of the
treasure.
rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a twist of fate, you must become the weapon's true owner.
Me?
A great weapon calls for a great warrior.
Okay, what is it? 2 dragon swords. Link emergency dodge. Dodge quickly forward, use an extra Fable slot to perform up to 2 attacks. It's kind of cool. AoE damage to enemies in front of you. A wind of swords for... Whoa. Wind of swords sounds kind of sick. And this is made out of your eyeballs. Fury attack dodge available. Oh. Oh. Wow. That's neat. The sentries feared the ghostly movements of the green monster of the swamp. One of the sentries miraculously managed to put the monster's information in an amulet, but he also disappeared. What does that mean? I never really considered, like, putting things in amulets, but that's like... You just got, like, a little bit, you got, like, a whiff of the green monster and just shoved it into an amulet, and then you disappeared for some reason. I feel like dodging is gonna be our... Not dodging, I like that it's called Ghost Walk. I didn't even see the name. Triumvirate. What, is the alternative to this? Oh, I already used it. I wish I didn't. I think this is... Yep. This probably would have been a better one to have than this. So I kind of feel like I made a mistake. And then that feels like I shouldn't be doing that to begin with. If low stamina and I try to dodge, that's my bad. This is technique. Like, I feel like this too, I just need to get good at blocking those attacks instead of wasting 14 weight and amulet. Let's get this. I'm curious about the Storm of Swords. And I might use it. It's a technique weapon. Like, why not, right? I guess I should read it because he was kind of making a big deal out of it. Precious sword that was at the Grand Exhibition Gallery. They say it was the saber of a commander from a quiet eastern land. The sea remembers the vow of the warrior. The general who rose up with the dragon to protect the people claimed a lonely victory in dozens of wars. Okay. Who else want to talk? Vanini. Hey, Vanini.
No. Can it be? It can. Are you hurt anywhere? Ha,
yeah,
you never
a little
fail
hurt.
To surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
I just played piano, though. Got acid battery. All that for this. If it's not like a Zeppelin, I'm gonna be kind of upset. That looks sick. What was that, actually? Wait a minute. Like, what is that? Now I'm blocking. I can attack off of it. Oh, I can just kind of attack whenever off of it. Actually, it kind of does like a little dodge. Does it do damage when I'm just holding it? No. That does at least. It's very fast. I kind of dig it. I mean, that's cool. Oh, I like that too. Wait a minute. So the first one's a dodge forward. It's weird to, like, go for an attack off of that. What was that? Oh, that's neat. Oh. No? Is there a timing to it? What's the timing to it? Because that's really cool. Is it only fury attacks? No, there's definitely a timing. I'm not doing it very well. I think I need to go like way earlier than I've been trying. Like I need to be more preemptive with it. I might think of, look how slick that looks too. I might think about it. I might think about it. That's a kind of neat one. That gimmick is cool. Like, who needs a guard when you're ready for the big attack, right? Like, I'm gonna always be ready for the big attack and nail it. Like, it just seems like you have to... Basically, if you're using it as a guard, you just go really early on it. What was that? Like, I don't know. The timing doesn't seem awful. It just seems like it's something to get used to. Like, that could be fun. That could be a fun one. I probably want to return to you. If we're going to be fighting, like, normal things. I don't know. I'm liking... Oh, right. I also, I forgot. I did look at it before. This bad boy. It's what the black cat had, I think. It looks like it's just a signpost, which is pretty neat. As you see, it just mainly is pokes. And that's a attack boost. It seems alright, but not really into spears. Although the fact that this is a technique-based weapon, the length plus like something long like the bone-cutting, say, saw blade would be pretty fun. Yeah, let's... For now, we'll just stick with our dancer. Let's also switch our mask off for now. Let's just go normal. Look a little posh. Look a little neat. Get that level up to...
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you.
I only have the one, huh? The levels are a bit rougher, and extra capacity would probably let me do more with my amulets without having to worry too much about what, an extra 3. That's an extra 4, so that's not going to do anything for me. So let's just keep boosting our technique. That fight probably could have been easier if I was stronger.
I heard what happened at the exhibition. How frightful. It's no wonder you're trying to track down the alchemists. I'll tell you one thing. Many secrets are buried in the city of Krat. The same goes for this hotel. Beneath us, there is a passage connected to an underground base of the alchemists. It's where Ergo's vein was first discovered, long ago. Until the petrification disease, the hotel worked hand in hand with the alchemists. But I didn't know they'd be so corrupt. Everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different. But they're just as corrupt. The passageways to the underground base are locked from their side. We can't get through unless they open them. And the underground base is the only way to embark for the Isle of Alchemists.
We should have asked you then.
If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the collapsed tower of the train station. And the collapse makes me wonder whether they had something to do with the recent earthquake. Look into it, won't you?
Well, what about all the other stuff, though? Like the extra path. Oop, yeah, let's just break those. Okay. I did really consider, respecking for advancement, because I also thought potentially using the Flameberg would have been a, good idea. But the, I don't know. I felt like I was too used to using the Dancer Blade at this point. It just seemed like it was, better to just hammer away. I'm, like, super glad that fight's over, honestly. Oh, I'm too full. Can only carry 99, but the other is still going to storage. It's just like Insight from Bloodborne, except not like it at all. You have anything to say?
By the way, do you remember when I mentioned my partner? I got a distress signal from him.
Apparently she does.
His last location was Krat Central Station. But my gear won't protect me from the petrification disease there. Can you find him for me? I'll make it worth your while.
I'll do it.
Thanks. My partner's name is Atkinson. I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krat Central Station.
Would he have had gear to protect him from petrification? Because I feel like that might be a problem if you can't go because you don't have gear. I want to see real quick if Hugo has anything to say. Potentially, too, about this, like, weapon. I don't know if this weapon really means anything. Or if it's just a weird way to make a big deal out of, like, nothing. Like, I guess it could just not be important, because we know he's a filthy liar, but...
Life is short, and all I can do is keep plugging away.
Okay. Maybe, the path forward from Green Monster leads to, that gate. Hopefully, if there's a continuation of Hugo where he, like, solves the gate issue, we'll see it on the, map screen. But if not, what if the boss showed back up? Curious about what this way leads to, then, if it sounds like we're supposed to be going to, Krat Central Station. If anything, it probably just loops up there, and that's the end of it. That's like a quartz or something, and... I'm getting a little spicy now because I don't have to fight a goo critter. What are you looking at, dude? I like how he did a flip even though he didn't die. I have no idea where we're going. Oh, hello. Okay. You seem easily stunned. I'm not afraid of you. Maybe I should have been. I'm not afraid of you. Also, you didn't drop anything, so you probably respawn. Look at that head jangling. I mean, if you respawn, I'm sure we could probably dodge you easy enough by going this way. Is that a Trinity door? That's just a basic door, but I can open it. This isn't progress, right? This wasn't like the underground path? Because I was under the impression the train tower was like... Okay. Spooked me. That was a good one. I love enemies fighting enemies. That was cool when that happened in Last of Us DLC. I think it also happened in Last of Us Part 2, but I didn't play that game. I like when Zangoose and Viper are in horde battles and they beat each other up. It's cool. Ha ha ha. Thought you were being sneaky. But I'm the real sneaky one. I found Frayed notebook. Did you? Torn out journal with bloodstains. Golden wings are drawn on the cover. I do not regret destroying the Saintess statue. I had to stop it from being used for humans. Of course, they'll find another way, but at least those who escaped will find freedom. Why did you have to destroy that? So it can't be used by humans. I guess using the ergo the way that it works... Like, that's the one that we can use at the, Grand Exhibition, right? Or is that a different statue? If I have any regrets, it's just one. God save that child. It came from across the wide ocean, from across the wide ocean. So the golden insignia, that's... I keep forgetting his name, because there's like 5 names that start with A. Antonia? The dog. This might be progress. Which I guess is fine. Yeah, because we're like in a train zone. Gonna just tank the hit, I guess. Something's gonna come at me, though. Oh, speaking of tanking the hit, I probably should, switch out this to the one that just everything's basically default good. This one. Maybe I should have waited until after I got out of the K swamp. Oh. Yeah, we're just... Was this locked off? Or is this a part of the station that we weren't able to get into before? 2123 train ticket to St. Marine. The text is hard to read because of the bloodstains. I mean, this isn't like a specific spot that we were at before. I'm wondering, though, if the rest of the station is different. Get out of here. Also, I would love to know if the way these maps actually loop together.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect coming from Krat Central Station. I wonder if the alchemists are plotting something again. Please, investigate that area.
I kind of forgot that she was able to talk to us like that, because she hasn't for, like, ever. But the beginning of the game she did, obviously, when she butterflied us awake. But that really spooked me and confused me for a minute, because I had no idea who was trying to talk to me. So I think this is just a different zone. I don't know if anyone would care about the book that I picked up. Oh! Yeah, it's blocked off completely. Well, let's try to walk backwards just to see how that is then. Because yeah, my impression was that we would have to just go back there normally. But, I didn't realize that the path beyond Green Monster was into the station. You care about this book?
A great weapon calls for a great
I think
weapon.
your talk would have shown if you did. I guess I should talk to Geppetto too about the station.
I know my way around a weapon.
You know your way around a weapon. And I can get one more level, I believe.
Whatever choice you make.
Just barely. Get that technique up. I said I would respec at some point, but I won't. I refuse. Geppetto. Sitting in your stupid chair.
Much beyond Rosa Isabel's. Ask me about areas you want to know about.
I think that nose absolutely has been growing.
Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me.
I hate when you say stuff like that, Dad. I'm assuming the old workshop might be where the alchemists are held up in. Such a weird looking nose. Look how sad he looks with his silly nose. What a silly little boy he is. Is this just gonna be locked? Train station is a danger zone and has been sealed off. Rude. Trying to think for a minute if there was anything else I want to do. But, I guess to the station we go. Would we have been able to see the tower specifically from the station? Like, I guess I just never was aware that there was a special looking tower that was near the station until now. But now they refuse to let me go look at it. Almost forgot that you explode. For a second, I thought that item was another stargazer. Gonna say, that seems weird to shortcut us straight to another one. No, he's normal. Well, as normal as they are. I thought he looked different for a minute. I would hate to be grabbed by that dude. I feel like I am going to have to remember. Okay. Couple of positions I could go. Down's absolutely an option. Is that where I started from? I think so. Yeah, I think that's where I started from. Is that danger goo? Yeah, danger goo caused by that. Come on. This arm would be so much cooler if I could position better. Just waste all of it. I don't know if you've or someone I fought before. You kind of spooked me. Nailed it. That's not awful damage for peppering someone from afar. I let myself get decayed. That was a strategic move. Strategic. Walk over here real quick. Just in preparation for... Okay, it's kind of just more annoying than anything. Although I am dying a little bit. Look how weird his hand was. Could you have, like, detached that? You know, fire canisters probably would have helped against the green monster. Ah, quartz worth it. Just had to do that fight the stupidest way possible.